Hey folks, welcome back to the channel.
Don't tax my gig so hardcore, Cruster.
Bruh.
I got something a little bit different for you today.
Ah, boy, here we go.
Today I want to talk about cryptids. Hey, I love cryptids. It's what I use to buy all my illegal substances on the dark web. Not crypto, you crayon chewer. Cryptids. What do you mean crayon chewer? You're the one talking to yourself, acting like it's another person. What is a cryptid? Well, it's this.
An animal, such as Sasquatch or the Loch Ness Monster, that has been claimed to exist but never proven to exist.
You know, like mermaids, dragons, the Jersey Devil, politicians that tell the truth. You know, stuff people think exists but really have no proof. And to narrow it down even a little more, I want to talk about the big daddy of cryptids, the undisputed heavyweight champion.
The undisputed heavyweight champion of the world!
I'm talking about Bigfoot. Here in the States we call him Bigfoot, but make no mistake, this guy gets around. I mean, in China they call him Yeren, Canada, Sasquatch, Nepal, they call him Yeti. He's been seen in Indonesia, every continent on the planet. All that being said, there is still no concrete scientific evidence that this dude exists. This guy must be really slick. Despite all that, the Animal Planet back in 2011 was all in because they created a show that lasted 9 seasons called Finding Bigfoot. And it's the best show ever. So the premise of the show follows 4 members of the BFRO, or the Bigfoot Field Research Organization. Yes, that's a real thing. It's an organization that was founded in 1995 by Matt Moneymaker, who is the president and coincidentally the sort of star of this show. There's Cliff Barackman, who is the evidence analyst, which shouldn't be too hard of a job since there's like no evidence. Then there's James Bobo Fay, who looks like a freaking Bigfoot himself, who is an expert field caller. I don't know what the hell that is. And then finally, there's Renee Holland, who is the skeptic. Now, she's a marine biologist who hates marine biology.
I have a lifelong fear of water that I can't seem to overcome. Scuba certified, swiftwater rescue training. I still don't like water.
Yeah, a marine biologist who can't stand water. It's like the f***ing island of misfit toys over here. And that's sort of a question that answers itself, which is, what is a marine biologist doing looking for Bigfoot?
I have a lifelong fear of water.
There you go. Now, keep in mind, there is no academic course of study nor university degree program that grants you as an expert in Bigfootology or even cryptozoology. You're a Bigfoot expert because you say you are. And that's good enough for Matt Moneymaker.
I had seen documentaries about that and I realized, well, here's a monster that isn't just make-believe. This is potentially a real thing.
Every episode involves this collection of knuckleheads going out to a location of a reported Bigfoot sighting to, you know, investigate.
The team and I have come to southeast Oklahoma.
Finding Bigfoot team has traveled to the Pacific Northwest, right on the Columbia River.
I'm Glenn Williams, BFR investigator from Mississippi. Last weekend we were down in this area. Got something happened to us. Don't know what happened to us.
And since in the United States you can swing a dead cat and pretty much hit somebody who's willing to tell you about their Bigfoot sighting story, these guys are pretty busy. Now, in the absence of any real evidence, the boys rely on expert witness testimony. And yes, I'm including Renee in the boys because she does play on our team and has an uncanny resemblance to Justin Bieber.
I am adorable. So precious. I'm a tween sensation.
So let's check out the town hall meeting.
5 years ago, I was at a friend's house and was walking out of their door towards my car, and I heard this scream. It wasn't human.
My sighting happened about 6 months ago. We were walking back from the little creek, and I kept hearing this rustling in the leaves. And I had my dog with me, and she was acting really strange. And I looked behind me, And this is 6.5, 7 foot tall creature covered in brownish black fur.
Been hunting in Kisatchie, and I seen a head coming through the woods, and I was going, oh, look at there's somebody walking through the woods without an orange hat on. So I put my scope on it, and I was like, I've never seen camouflage like that. I was like, wait a minute, that's not camouflage, that's hair. So I put my gun down, and I sat there for a minute, and I was like, whatever, I'm gonna shoot it.
Whoa, hold on there, Tiger. What if it's a hippie? You're gonna shoot it? Jesus Christ, who let you have a gun?
If you are fucking with me, by the grace of God. And
now, here's a video of some kids that accidentally catch Bigfoot on camera. Now, keep in mind, half a mile down the road is a Bigfoot shop, and this town has an annual Bigfoot festival. Okay, let's go.
When I first saw that video, so I was thinking, probably hoax. Looks like probably just a dude in a suit running in the background, some kids, and just happened to have a camera pointed in the right direction. You factor in this is just squatchy terrain. The most reports out of Oklahoma come from right around this area. I mean, there are squatches living here. They might have just got real lucky, hit the jackpot, and filmed one.
Now, you might notice Bobo using this term squatch. They really like, it's their pet name for Bigfoot, and they really like this word. Like, they even say they're going squatching, or areas with a lot of Bigfoot in them are really squatchy. Squatch. Sounds like somebody sat on a plate of spaghetti. That's a different video entirely and requires a paid subscription. But anyway.
They set up the camera, did the video.
Real close to the fire. Make sure not to...
And it was about 2 days later, that's when he first noticed something.
When you saw the video and you saw this thing moving in the background, what did you think it was?
Of course I said, look, it's Bigfoot.
Of course you did, Junior. Of course you did. Now, here's something they do that I absolutely love but don't understand. Here comes the Bobo reenactment.
Woo! Still got it.
I haven't seen him run that fast since somebody took his McNuggets.
Okay, so first of all, you, Matt Moneymaker, and your chicken nugget crack. Bobo could squash you like a bug. Second of all, what are we trying to prove here? I don't know why they do this. I don't know what's being proven. But apparently, it proves quite a bit.
Well, after hanging out with you guys and seeing all this, I don't think you set that up.
I've known guys that have done hoaxes, and they've gone back and forth till someone noticed them.
And they go back and forth across a road usually, right?
I don't know what just happened. I don't know what happened to convince them that this wasn't a hoax.
Yeah, hoaxer's not going to hide behind a bunch of brush either.
Yeah, when you factor in it was 114 that day, you said?
114? Are they in the fucking Sahara Desert?
You're not going to wear a gorilla suit on a 114-degree day no matter what.
Now, after proving without a doubt that this was Bigfoot, after watching Bobo stumble through the woods, they decide to suit up like SEAL fucking Team 6 and do a little night squatching.
Our plan for tonight is to have Bobo and Jeff stay stationary and make sounds to attract animals to that spot.
Well, hey guys, we're fixing to do rabbit in distress.
10-4, let's hear it. Can you do a deer distress call?
10-4.
Hey guys, I'm gonna do a chicken on a riding lawnmower. Hang on, I think he just sat on his ball sack.
Now, this would be a perfect place for Sasquatches, but in particular, small ones, just like the nurseries or the cribs that we see in other parts of the country.
Yeah, this would be a good crib.
Drop off 2 or 3 little Bigfooty guys in here and let them romp around and catch all the rodents and raccoons and armadillos and whatever else, and frogs.
And they've got a moat they can cross to get to the other side away from dogs.
Right.
So this is a Sasquatch daycare, kind of.
What? A Sasquatch daycare? At this point, I think these guys are just pulling shit out of their ass.
Yeah, there's a lot of them all throughout the country. We see this again and again.
So here's my favorite thing about this whole thing, right? In the absence of any real creature to study its biology or behavioral patterns, these guys, they just get to make up. And they make up some of the craziest shit. The craziest shit.
Details of this thing could you see from that distance?
Well, it looked like a man, only huge and black everywhere.
We thought it was a man chasing after the deer at first, but the way that it handled the deer
And the size.
The size wasn't really a struggle, it was just on top of it.
And it didn't look like the deer was actually trying to run away?
No.
It was almost like, a deer caught in headlights.
I think it was stunned. See, deer have pretty fast reflexes, and Cliff, I'm hearing this, and something comes to mind that when they told the story at the town hall that I'm thinking, zapping.
Zapping. I looked it up. It's not a thing.
As if that thing was disabled. They can emit something like infrasound that'll stun something temporarily.
This Bigfoot's like from the Marvel universe. He can emit a sound and stun his prey. What the? Oh yeah, they do this too. They hear stuff. But I never hear the stuff. You can never hear the stuff. What are they hearing? I can't hear it.
Okay, Matt, here comes
3 knocks in 5.
Stop. We heard something. We heard a whistle.
Did you hear that? No. Did either of you hear that?
No, what did you hear?
Howl that direction. Ask them if they did that.
Did you guys just do a howl?
No, we have not done any howls.
Spoiler, I found Bigfoot back in 1977. Yeah, that's right. He's the co-pilot of the Millennium Falcon. They should call this show Confirmational Bias. Anyways, I recommend watching it. It's all over the internet. There's plenty of episodes to watch. You'll belly laugh at the ridiculousness of it all. I suggest a drinking game, maybe, if you're into that kind of thing. Take a sip every time they say squatch or squatchy or anything along those lines. You'll be drunk in about 10 minutes. Anyways, that's all I got. I don't know. Who knows what I'll come up with next? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.